Thank you for listening to this Belly Up Sports Podcast Network product. Some said we go belly up, so we made it our name, and we're still here.
Call yourselves Title Town? Are you kidding me?
That's fraud. It feels like a gray area.
Spoiler alert, Canada. Cup's coming back to the US of A.
There's way too much negative stigma attached to strippers.
I hate you guys so much.
My dog just shit his ass.
Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Tuesday, Brews Day. That means it's time for
No. Change the camera to me. This is bullshit. I was told that we were going to do costumes for Halloween. I am dressed as Vector, direction, and magnitude.
Cesar, Halloween was yesterday, man.
I don't care. I was told we were doing costumes. I can't believe this.
Why would we do costumes on
The day after.
And Caesar's gone. He disappeared.
Just like all times.
I'm Mike. With me, as always, is Scott. Scott, how you feeling, man?
I'm good. Let's start this show. Let's get into it. Let's not waste time.
No Mookie right now. We have no idea where Mookie is. Caesar's dropped off because he's mad that nobody else wore a costume except for him. It's gonna be
These beers we're drinking.
How much of the show can we get through before Drew comes in?
That's what I'm saying. Let's go. Come on. Let's drink beers.
Scott, what's in your mug tonight? And would you bang it?
I'm like Mookie. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me right back in, baby. I am going to be cracking open a Southern Tier cold brew pumpkin nitro coffee. 8.6%. I saw this bitch on the shelf and I knew it was destined to be mine. I waited till we started the show to crack this. I didn't want to do anything prior. So, just like the old school way, we're gonna see how it holds up.
Oh man, I'm so jealous.
Oh my god, the nitro just let out that can. Oh, I can't wait for this. This is gonna be good.
All right, I'm staying on you here for the initial reaction, the first taste. So you've never had this in nitro before?
No. Oh my god. I'm a fuck it. This is one damn good nitro cold brew coffee right here. Holy shit.
I'm so jealous you found that, man. And
I didn't even know this was a thing until yesterday.
I was gonna say on a week 2 when you're like, I guess I'll find something because I'm out of beers, and then you find that sitting on the shelf.
I was like, oh man, I did pumpkin last week, and I know I should have wrapped it up with that, but nah. Not when you find something this special out in the wild on an accidental stumble into.
Yeah, that's fantastic. All right, fix your camera. We're going to go to Cesar over here. Cesar very upset that nobody else is wearing a costume. He's so mad he won't even come off mute. Matt says fucking with the intern classic.
Okay, I was like mentally talking the whole time. I even have the fucking pants on, bro. I was so excited. Halloween's ruined for me. I mean, whatever, bro. It's kind of fucked up. You know, it's kind of fucked up too that it's like I'm like one of the only minorities on the show, which is even crazier. But I guess, anyways,
one of the only minorities. Like the minorities are the majority this night.
Well, that's not how the country works. Anyways, this week I am drinking Southern Star Brewing Company's Sigurd. It is a pumpkin ale brewed and canned by Southern Star Brewing in Conroe, Texas, 77303. There's no description on it this week.
It's a pumpkin.
It's a pumpkin.
That's all like you need to know. Is it an ale or
it's an ale.
Okay, there you go.
Okay,
and it's a pretty cool can.
It does look pretty slick.
Let me taste it.
Matt said that's not how victim
exactly, dog. Exactly. Oh, also, I stopped doing like hats of the day. Even I mean, I know y'all have noticed because they're only super hard, right? But since I'm an unofficial Astros fan now because they beat the fucking bitch ass Yankees, we got the chocolate green UV fitted Astros hat today. I'm a los pinches Astros 45th annie patch hard. Anyways. This is probably the best pumpkin beer I've had so far, and it's true in their logo. It's beer for people who like beer.
Thumbs up kill me.
I don't like beer.
The thumbs up absolutely kill me. Gabe says he's drinking Surf Lessons, a 7.8% ABV IPA from Sun King Brewing. He says he's definitely banging. Jared,
there it is. There it is.
The best
Bro,
stout
where does he
ever.
find this shit?
This is like repeatedly hooking with Anna. I don't know.
Ana
who
de
that
Armas.
is. I don't know who that is.
She's
14%
murder.
ABV. 14% ABV Rocky Road Midnight Snack by Abomination in North Haven, Connecticut. Wow, that
Yes,
sounds
this was the one that he sent me the sexy pictures and video of.
That sounds really good. He said 9.8 out of 10, no contest. Dan said he's drinking Plead the Fifth S'more Russian Imperial Stout from Dark Horse Brewing, 11%. So damn good. Man, I'm jealous of all these stouts. You guys have pumpkin beers. There's stouts flowing in the comment section. I am drinking from Four Noses Raspberry Blonde. Like it's
It's a cool can.
It is kind of a cool can. It's like a little, and like you can see your butt a little bit.
Pink,
And
we support breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, that's the spin you got to put on that one.
It's like 6%. It's okay.
I've never had a cold brew that was 8.6. Like, this is fantastic. What the fuck is wrong with my camera tonight?
So is
I
that
forgot.
basically what it is? It's like a
6.3 alcohol by volume.
Yeah, it says cold brew coffee, but I mean, then it says pumpkin nitro, imperial pumpkin ale. So like, I can't tell. It doesn't really taste all that much like coffee. It's nice and boozy. It's got the pumpkin flavor, but that nitro makes it creamy.
We got to cut this music for a second because I'm very, very upset right now. So Jared said Scotty Stout season. Yes, it's always
stout season. We've been over this.
I don't have any stouts. And then Dan, jumping again on the stout train, said S'more Nitro from Southern Tier on deck. Are you kidding me right now?
Baby.
Kidding me right now?
Southern Tier is rocking out tonight.
Scott's got Pumpkin Nitro, Coffee Nitro. Dan's got S'more Nitro from Southern Tier. I am so pissed off right now that I don't have.
What's the ABV on that one?
What's the alcohol?
I need to know what that is. I mean, if this pumpkin one's 8.6, I bet they match it.
I'm guessing 8 on the S'more.
Yeah,
Nitro. That's my guess.
Speaking of nitros, don't get cars with turbo.
Raspberry Blonde. Sorry, go ahead, Cesar.
Speaking of cars with nitros, don't get cars with nitro. Don't get cars with
pinky
turbo.
up when you drink that, Mike.
Turbo cars
There you
fuck
go.
up more. Just my piece of advice.
It's a smooth beer. It's really good for like sitting out on the porch after you mow your lawn. It's a really good one to have. Oh, it's a 10.
Oh, damn. The tab's done been harder.
And Matt Barr doing the Lord's work, drinking Tito's, just straight Tito's, not even on the rocks, it seems like, just getting the job done. I picture him just angrily drinking. Speaking of angrily drinking, there's Mookie. Hey, man.
Oh, you do it for corporate America.
Back to the Future.
I know. I was gonna say, like, to quote the Drake.
Cesar, Mookie wore a costume. He's Marty McFly.
That's my dog. That's my dog. Oh, speaking of our voting ticket, everyone vote. I voted today. Vote.
Wait, you voted today?
Yeah, early voting.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I voted early too. It's
They
called
let you do that in Texas?
baby. I sent that absentee in 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
That's if that was a Patty Mahomes impression I did. I didn't realize it, but yes, that's going to be my new Patty Mahomes voice. Oh, this is really good. On the
Dude, the hat makes you look like you don't have as much hair as you do, Mookie.
Oh, dude, I got a thick do over here, bro. You don't even know.
Got us.
Put in, you dick.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, you asshole?
Well, earlier it
Hell of a
was.
comb over you got there in front too.
Dude,
Get the line. Get the CR7 line.
like
I
first of all,
talk shit, but I haven't been able to comb anything over in years.
I could lend you my
Hey,
wig.
like my boy in the Drake music video says, I look way different when I'm not in my work clothes. Okay. Second of all, Cesar, I usually have the hard part, but like when I'm getting up to actually go into work in the morning, I ain't fucking with that at all. Like this was literally showered and left the house, and this is how it dried. So
Hard fart.
Dogged out.
yeah, but hey, I got there, I got shit done. Tonight I'm drinking tiramisu oatmeal chocolate stout from Loveland Ale Works. Really fucking excited because if this thing is half as good
I've had
as it
that
can,
before. That's good.
I'm looking forward to it.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say you've got an oatmeal stout?
I do.
Son of a bitch! I'm too busy laughing at Tank.
You picked the worst night to drink the fucking strawberry blonde you could have ever picked.
Hey, brother, my brother in Christ.
All of my stouts last night. Like last night, I got hammered on pumpkin beers and stouts.
I'm drinking a blonde as well after my pumpkin beer. Shout out to my boys in Austin. You did as good this year. I'm drinking this. I was saving this for the MLS Cup Championship, but we didn't win it. So
no, you didn't.
Speaking of MLS,
yeah, Tank's calling Mookie the FCC assistant coach showing up late after practice.
Hey,
Isn't that the shit that makes Eminem?
Look at this look.
I burned a lot of money at their bar this season. Look at that. Right
on the
there.
vest.
Right. Hold on. It gets better.
From
You ready for
Express.
this shit?
I thought those from Express.
Oh, fuck.
Season ticket.
You see that?
Vest.
Just in case
Oh
you didn't know.
my God.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. Just because that I'm late. Have I missed any caucasity yet?
Yeah, it's perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Because you want to talk about caucasity, wearing a vest that calls out your.
Hold on a second. Is this the first ever members only vest?
I mean, honestly, yeah, it is. They called the members something different. That's a good call, Scott.
That's actually super
you're
dark.
trying to dress it down right now by unbuttoning your button.
Oh
down.
no, dude! I'm getting out of this shit the minute you go one screen on someone else. Because
No, you got
you know how in the office.
You own that all night. You're wearing that fucking vest.
Fine,
Don't
I'll
you
wear it
dare
all
take
night. Because
off.
here's the other
All
kicker
night.
about it, bitch. I look good, so
Are you
I'll
matching
wear
the
it
shirt
all
with
night
the colors
long.
of the vest?
Huh?
Are you matching the shirt with the colors of the vest? Like those are also FC
All I hear is
Little
Mr.
bit,
Burns
yep,
singing
little
"See
bit.
My Vest."
Oh, hey, perfect time for Poop Daddy to show up. Sweetums at Parks and Rec. Thank you, Matt Barr. Thank you for your service, sir. Nailed it.
Oh God. Oh, he's rocking a members only vest. Oh,
My
so
man,
good.
okay, listen, if you need tax advice, go hit up Mookie.
Right on. I know how to hide me some coin. Tell you what.
It is spooky season. Well, spooky season just ended.
No,
Yeah.
apparently it was
Look at the
yesterday.
tax
Apparently it was
season.
yesterday.
Here's the best
Oh,
part.
God.
Cesar complained at the beginning that he's one of the only minorities on the show, which is hilarious because at the time there was.
I wasn't trying to. I was trying to figure out if I should take that as a diss too. Like I was like, hold on
No.
a second, motherfucker.
Probably.
No.
But then Mookie joins the show, and now it's whiter than it was before. So
Oh, hands
whiter
down.
than usual. Like he is.
Hands down. I mean, I got
You're
middle-aged white
fucking
dude.
glowing, and it's not just your
Bobby
lighting.
Newport. Jared's just calling you Bobby Newport.
My
Dan's
stomach
drinking
hurts.
7 and 7, a Seagram's and 7. That sounds amazing.
that's
Let's
so
bring in
good.
Poop Daddy, Joe Hall. Joe, how you feeling, my man?
Pretty good today.
What do you make of Mookie's Caucasian Halloween costume?
Hold on, let me get a
That-
little half zip situation going on.
That is the whitest shit I have ever seen in my life.
I believe they call it business casual. Thank you very much.
That's Caucasian casual,
wait.
sir.
Can we go?
And now,
Coach
now,
of
that, now that I am here, we are actually 60% minority.
there you go.
Oh shit!
Wait, how's that math work out?
Mookie,
don't know.
it looks like you handed
Because
out
of the tan, dummy.
Well, no, it took me a second to.
full-size candy bars to the white kids in your neighborhood and handed out pennies to the black kids.
First of all, that would assume I fuck with something as small as pennies, okay, which I don't.
Ah, dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
Go.
You
Silver
dogged him
dollars are
out.
nothing, man.
Dog. Dog.
Mookie is dressed up as Joe. Wait a second. Also, I think it's pretty safe to say that even though we're only like 6 minutes into the actual show, Mookie, as a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a solo shot for this one. Congratulations on your title.
I've seen white people before, you know what I'm saying? But you motherfucker, man, you white as mayonnaise, man.
This one's gonna be called
That's fair.
The Mookie looks like episode. I just want everybody in the comments to just light Mookie up. Give us your best what Mookie looks like a whole show.
Go ahead, Cesar.
To be fair, I think that's
To be
probably
fair,
the first season ticket gifts I've seen. Because I've seen the Eagles just give their fans like a fucking piece of paper.
oh, dude. So Cesar,
my God.
here's the thing, and like, I'm not gonna hate too hard on this. I should, but like,
You should. It's a vest.
but Cesar. So first of all, it was one vest. We have 2 tickets.
Oh, they did you kind of dirty.
Second of all, it's not the first time they've done that, because in previous seasons they sent out like nice bourbon glasses to serve bourbon in, but they still sent us 1 for 2 seats. It gets worse. My buddy, who basically he paid for 10 tickets, like him as his friends, they got 10 tickets, but they did one transaction to like get one place in line. For 10 tickets, they gave him 1 fucking glass.
Oh my God.
Dan said Mookie is Caucasian defined. Kev said Mookie looks like he hands out job applications to the black kids and says, "Give this to your parents."
I don't understand that one.
They got referral bonuses at work, bro. So like, why you hating, Kev? Referral bonuses.
I'm not okay because I read your comment way too early and I was just waiting for Mookie to stop.
That was me. All I was doing was laughing at that comment because I saw it too. While I didn't even hear what Mookie was talking about.
Tank said Mookie taking light to a new level tonight, straight from The Office to the Dave Matthews Band.
Who the fuck is that? I don't understand why they give white people 2 first names. Like, stop it, bro. Like, change your last name if your name is
damn.
My insides hurt.
Oh my
Matt
God.
Barr again.
Oh, shit.
Mookie looks like he's in witness.
I don't want to talk sports. I just want to talk about Mookie's entire the whole show.
I mean, look, if that's the way we're gonna go, I got another outfit I'd like to run by the group. Like,
Jared says Mookie's dressed like he's got a trust fund, works for a hedge fund, drives a Land Rover, and owns tons of multi-family homes.
Jared,
code violation.
I'm sorry, but that's the American dream right there, is it not?
That is the American dream,
right?
The cherry of the month.
I'm trying to bring my Polish self up to that kind of shit.
Oh, okay.
How's the walk across the country going, Joe?
Give us the map.
Oh God!
Hey, did you get to the bunny ranch yet?
No, not yet. I'll take a picture of you, and maybe they'll give me some like credit. They'll be like, "Man, look at that guy!"
Dude, yeah, hands down.
Look at how that guy is dressed. We're gonna give him an IOU for some sex.
Let's check the map, Joe. Cruising through Nevada at this point. We're only a week away from Joe hitting California. Zoom in a little bit here. We're through Winnemucca, but Joe, you are no longer going through Reno, right? You've changed your route a little bit.
Yeah, I was fucking around in the tent last night and found a way to cut 14 miles off. So when I get to Fernley on Friday, I will take I can't remember what road it is to go south, but I'll pick up Route 50 and take that on into South Lake Tahoe. So it cuts about a half day's worth of travel out of it, which at this point I'll take.
We need to figure out how to get 50 West on board now. Now that you're going to be on 50 for a little bit. Mookie, stop playing with your camera to try to make it less white.
I'm just trying to look a little less white. Okay, God.
Are you trying to put computer blackface on, Mookie?
No,
I gotta stop
dude.
reading the comments.
I'm changing the actual color of the lights.
Mookie looks like he's about to ask you if you know who his father is.
That wouldn't get me very far.
Mookie looks like he was holed up in the Capitol on January 6th after condoning that behavior.
Bro, what the fuck does Joe Biden have to do with
Mookie looks like he's going to tell you about all his NFTs.
Bro, let me tell you about these NFTs.
That's some white ass shit.
And the funniest part is it comes from the whitest looking motherfucker in the comments too. Put Tyson's picture back up there.
Oh.
Look at that. Tyson, you wish You wish you had this vest. That's what you're striving for, son. You're trying to get that vest.
Mookie looks like he's about to knock on my door at the worst time to talk to me about the 13th tribe of Israel and their golden plates.
Oh, no, I think Tyson won.
Mookie looks like the token white guy they bring out and wild it out. Your Mikey day.
Real tears. There's real tears.
Mookie looks like he's auditioning for Mississippi Burning.
I feel like all of y'all own like Vineyard Vine, but we're all just shitting on the same person.
I mean,
okay, all right, let's talk to Joe. Joe,
hold on. Can you can't pass up Tyson's pure ringer right there.
Which one?
The golf tips. That one was fucking funny.
Mookie looks like he's about to give you unsolicited tips on your golf swing. Boom! Fucking nailed it.
That's bullshit because Mookie's tips are some bullshit like keep your head down.
No, honestly, because this is why when I golf with my wife, we really don't do tips unless someone else is giving them. Because I'm like, you just got to hit the ball, man. Like you're not hitting the ball. Like you're pussying out. You got to hit the ball, and it doesn't go over well.
Joe, I'm sorry. We're gonna talk to you.
This is great. This is
God.
But first, is Mookie trying to get me to buy into a timeshare after the show?
This one's good
Mookie
too.
looks like he moved from California to Texas and is now mad that Texas has Texans.
Yeah.
Wait, what do we have?
Oh, shit.
Mookie looks like one of the bad guys in
Hey, those guys pulled tail. So
What's Van Wilder?
What's Van Wilder?
They also ate dog jizz donuts. So if that's what you're going for,
Bro,
you know what, Joe? We've all eaten so much in our life. We've probably eaten a little bit of jizz. Just
What
get
the
over it.
fuck? I fucking hate this bitch, bro. God damn it.
Oh,
These are such bangers.
Mookie looks like the ROTC guys from Animal House. Please.
Oh, God.
They're too good. I can't stop reading them.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
a little far, Matt. A little far with that one.
Mookie looks like he thinks the fries at Arby's.
Dude.
Mookie looks like he's gonna steal his daughter's black boyfriend's body for his grandpa.
That's a little far.
Mookie looks like he's about to enjoy his morning coffee on the deck during a fall morning.
Ryan, are you in my backyard, motherfucker? This is my private property. What I do on my deck is my own business. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts.
That hurts a lot.
Yeah.
Mookie looks like the family member you try to avoid on Thanksgiving.
Fucking too wild to give up a fucking hour. God damn it.
So, Joe, how's the walk going?
it's been going pretty good. It's gotten a lot better.
Any more cop interactions?
I had a cop today who saw me pushing the stroller and pulled over on the side of the road just to make sure I was good. But
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm exempt from punishment by police.
I was just gonna say you're still able to breathe
because I'm in Mookie's family.
See, knowing me is good for something.
Borrow Mookie's members only vest, and they won't even stop.
Sir.
They're like, whatever, you can do whatever you want, sir.
Oh, man.
Did you need to borrow my sidearm? Here.
How's the hills been, Joe? I know you had some elevation gain. Are you downhill now?
Yeah, I'm actually at the lowest point I've been since like Nebraska. Lovelock, the city I'm in now, is like 3,900 feet, which I mean it's inevitably going to go back up because Tahoe's at 6,000. So between now and the next week, I'm going to gain 2,000 feet. So.
Oh my God! No, you've done this a few times. Like it happened in Wyoming. It's happened quite a bit here in Nevada. Have you gotten down like what you need to do when you start getting that elevation, or is it just like this is gonna suck? I'm gonna deal with the sickness and be done with it.
This whole trip has been grip it and rip it. You think I make plans? It's just like my golf game, man. I don't even take practice swings, dog. It's like
I just mean, like, have you learned from the elevation sicknesses that you've gone through already? Like, well, maybe if I eat certain foods, it's better. Or
it's mostly about hydration, and I think I've spent so much time under a mile in elevation that when I go back up and do that climb, it'll probably be a little bit rough. Luckily, it should only be like a day or two that I'm at like the bad elevation before I go back down. Provided they're getting the first significant snowfall in the Sierra Nevadas over the next 2 days. So that's going to be interesting to see how much melts in a week's time, to see how passable 50 is and the roads that are around it. Somebody that follows the Facebook page who's moving to Placerville, California, which is like the first major like city past the mountains. She did like a trial run, like a recon for me from there to like Carson City, and said there's a couple areas where they're like doing there's no shoulder because they're doing like road construction on the side of a cliff. So, 50's good. The stretch on 50, which I believe, if I remember right, from Tahoe to Placerville is about 60 miles. That 3-day span will probably be the last worry I've got for the walk, is getting through that safely, because 50 is not a lot of shoulder. Apparently it's a lot of tourist traffic up in the mountains. So it could get a little dicey. So I try to look and see how many of the little side roads, like through the mountains, that are potentially there to take. But if the snow is too significant, it doesn't melt, I might be fucked either way and just have to grin and bear it on 50.
So is the plan then to just go through the snow and hope the stroller holds up, or are you going to have to hole up for a few days in
there's no holing up at this point. I mean, the snowfall, I think, is only for a couple of days. Like it's Tuesday and Wednesday about the same time. Like there's a little bit of a cold front moving through here. But no, there at this point, there is no waiting. If I got to fucking push that thing through a little bit of snow, then we push it through snow, especially once I get to the California border, because then it's smooth sailing from there, as far as I'm concerned. Once I get out of the mountains, it's a cakewalk from then on out.
I have an idea with this whole situation. I can't help but think.
Are you going to send your chopper to take me through the
No,
mountains?
I was just going to say, like, have you thought about asking for a ride?
I'm not a pussy, Mookie.
Well, then how about having them shut the road down?
They probably do shut a lot of those roads down. That's the problem.
Well, if you close the road down, then can't you just walk right in the middle?
Mookie looks like the white guy that asked the question, are white people jokes racist? Mookie looks like the dad who screams at his kid for
hell fucking yeah, I do. How else is he going to learn?
Mookie looks like he irons his jeans and tucks in his t-shirts.
Too far, Tyson.
Mookie looks like the dad who's about to climb the boards after the ref calls a penalty on his kid at a youth hockey game.
Was it a fair call?
Mookie looks like he dropped his son off at college and spent an inappropriate
fantastically true.
That's a peek into the future is what that is. Mookie
if my kid gets to college.
Mookie looks like he's ready to tell you that all lives matter. Mookie looks like the guy who tries to sell you a shitty insurance policy and an annuity that's going to fuck your savings.
It took me a while to read that one, but
Mookie looks like he attended many school board meetings and talked about how
Mookie looks like he's got a Punisher logo on the back of his truck and records videos with sunglasses in the front seat.
Oh my god.
These are so good.
Joe, Kev pointing out if you get stuck in the snow, don't contemplate eating your guides for the trip. You are going to be going through the Dahmer Pass, right? Or the Donner Family Pass?
No, that's north. That's like North Tahoe. So I'll be avoiding that.
All right, good. That's good to know because I remember early on you were talking about how you were going to go through that portion, and I was very worried.
Luckily our transportation systems have evolved since then, so I'm pretty sure the roads are a little more passable now than they were 200 years ago.
You say our transportation systems, you're walking and pushing a stroller, so yours haven't evolved much. Ryan says Mookie looks like the guy who can recite every line of Top Gun. Mookie looks like he would tell a Native American to go back where they came from because he assumes they're Mexican.
That's like the Texan one, Cesar.
Mookie looks like he lives in Anderson Township. Local reference.
Took a stay there for a minute.
Mookie looks like he thinks he's about to win an argument by saying, well, Joe Rogan said. Mookie looks like someone that tried to get a medical exemption from that.
It's against my religion, guys.
Oh, God.
Okay.
This is so good.
Ugh.
Keep them coming. We'll keep bringing your Mookie.
I don't think they can stop.
Mookie looks like he swears he only voted for Trump once, but it was in 2020.
Oh, why does that one hit so bad?
Oh, God.
Joe, so next week, next Tuesday, you're going to be calling in from California. You're going to be in Cali, right?
Yeah, I'll be in South Lake Tahoe. Whatever hotel room
back.
I end up finding. Yeah, but we'll be in California. It's only 137 miles from here, so I'm just going to back it down to 20 miles a day because doing the math, like even if I did 25 a day, it's like 6.4 days as opposed to 6.8. So what's the difference? It's going to take 7 days regardless. So there's not a real big reason to like kill myself over the next week. So, and plus Fernley, I think it's 60 miles away. So that's 320s anyway. So, and then from Fernley on, it looks like there's actually going to be like towns and whatnot that I can stop with, like restaurants. So like along the way, I can get real food again. I can start seeing real civilization again.
It sounds like I'm going to have work to do again. Coming
Yeah,
up here.
yeah, motherfucker.
Boom.
I've enjoyed my time off only having to call places sparingly because Joe's just like, well, I'm not around anything, so I'm just camping. I'm like, great, I'm off duty, I guess. And then he's like, hey, you hit up Winnemucca? I'm like, God damn, okay, fine. Like it's bothering me that he so I'll be back on the grind every day. If you guys want to donate a room to Joe, he's got some rooms available coming up. Allacrossthecountry.com. I'm not looking at the comments until after I do the serious part. After I do the serious part, then we can get into the comments.
All right, everybody, serious face.
Donate to All Across the Country. Get Joe some rooms coming up here, and donate to Run a Mile for Jackson. We're getting
Also, let's spam Hayden Hurst Foundation to get some publicity on this. All you bungle fans.
We've sent I sent a couple messages to the Hayden Hurst Foundation, and we're trying to get some partnership there for Joe to get some more exposure outside of this group here. Also, guys, every time. Go ahead, Joe.
No, I was going to say one gentleman I talked to, a guy from 11 Warriors, from the number 2 ranked in the playoff rankings, Ohio State Buckeyes, from the forums that they have. He lives in Sacramento. He's going to try to he's trying to secure a lot of lodging once I get inland and kind of help finish out the trip. But he's actually going to try to put the notice out to the alumni network out here, which could be big.
That's fantastic.
Not like Ryan and Nina Day are going to pay attention now.
Help Joe out, allacrossthecountry.com. Also, we like to mention it every time, the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, 988. If you or anybody you know is experiencing mental
Don't forget the extra 8.
Yeah, exactly. If you or anyone you know is experiencing a mental health crisis, 988 is the number nationwide. You don't have to suffer in silence. There's always someone there to listen. 988.
Mookie, thank you for your $16.69 donation.
Wait, where did I get the money for the donation? You left that part out.
It just popped up that you donated.
God damn it! That was the whole fucking point.
Then I'd have to leave the group to read the email. I'm not ready.
Well, you're not missing a whole lot.
There's a lot of comments here.
Mookie looks like a guy that asked Kyle Rittenhouse for an autograph and then salutes him even though he never served.
So when I first read that, I read it as I'm saluting, but I never served, and I realized, isn't that asshole who claimed he was in the Marines and like did a bunch of speaking to? Yeah, fuck that guy.
That guy fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Biscuit looks like he only uses Alabama white barbecue sauce. Mookie looks like he visited Denver once and has since made it.
Boys, let's get a fucking run in.
Kev says Mookie looks like he has a weird obsession with Alabama football, but has never been south of the Mason-Dixon.
That's not true. I have been south of the Mason-Dixon.
The fuck
I've been
is
all
the
up in
Mason-Dixon?
Texas.
Mookie looks like he drives a Honda Ridgeline and brags about
Whoa,
it.
okay, whoa. The Honda Ridgeline is a great truck. I'm not gonna lie.
What is the truck?
The Honda Ridgeline is a great truck.
Mookie looks like his favorite spice is salt.
My brother.
Mookie looks like he's about to tell Joe to earn money for his own hotel room.
Hey, motherfucker, get out there and do something. Earn that.
Mookie looks like his Halloween costume included blackface, but he claims it's okay because he has both black friends.
I know Scott.
Oh
And Cesar, I guess. I mean, that's two.
Oh my
Three.
God.
Mookie looks like he thinks mental health issues are a myth.
You can drink those away, man. So yeah, myth.
Gabe said, "I'm gonna buy a shirt for myself and Cesar."
Shout out.
Get a two.
That's
for
my
that.
guy. That's my dog. That's my dog.
Dan says, "Joe, you remember when Ohio State was number 2 last year?" Me
Stop
too.
living in the past and stop getting your ass beat in the tunnel after the game.
All right,
That's not. Ooh, that's a fucking. That's a fucking crime.
let's talk,
Joe,
Joe.
my ass. That
Hang out
motherfucker knew
here.
better.
Hang out here with us. You're in the hotel, anyways. You got good Wi-Fi. Hang out for the show. Let's talk some football.
I'm gonna wait till my you guys can watch.
Hold on real quick. You gotta read just the last one from Tank real quick.
Mookie looks like all his donations are
Touche, except if you watch the show, you know I always finish my donations in 69. By the way, the caption, Joe, I put on there is I said proceeds for my NFT earnings because I thought it was topical.
Trade deadline in the NFL has come and gone. There was actually some decent moves this year at the trade deadline. My team didn't do anything to get better, so fuck
49ers got a draft pick back.
Yes,
Yeah,
and the most
yeah.
crucial round for the 49ers, the fifth. Woo!
Fifth round. The 49ers have known to dominate the fifth round.
That is where we live, baby.
Go ahead, Cesar, with your hand up.
So I think the 49ers might go down as making one of the worst draft day trades in NFL history. The picks that they sent up to get Trey Lance ended up being
You obviously
Jalen
don't
Waddle,
remember Ricky
Tyreek
Williams.
Hill, and Bradley Chubb.
You
And they got
obviously
Trey
don't even
Lance back.
remember the fact that it wasn't a draft day trade, sucker. That shit
I don't give
happened
a
a week
fuck.
before.
They
God!
traded away Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, and Bradley Chubb for
Well,
fucking
you just got
Trey
fact
Lance.
checked.
Also-
You just
also-
got fact checked, motherfucker.
Fuck
How about
Tyreek
that?
Hill, he ain't shit.
Speaking of fucking players, what the fuck
Hey,
was up with
hey.
the fucking Bengals up?
How many
I
Super
got-
Bowls
I
have the
won.
Cowboys been to in the last 2 decades, motherfucker?
Bro, I
None.
don't care. There's still
Then we can make all the dumb draft trades we want. We've been to the goddamn Super Bowl, son of a
That's
bitch.
fine.
How about that?
That's fine. We're just not as dumb.
Yeah,
We're
because
like
you don't even
criminals.
get a chance to be that dumb, motherfucker.
We'll see who's better at the end of the year, buddy. No
Yo,
worries.
Yeah,
you
we
know who you
will.
lost division
But you
titles
got
to,
a
Cesar?
potato salad.
with raisins in it.
Mookie looks like he calls the cops when those people are cooking out near him.
That was the one that got me, and I was
That's
like,
me.
oh.
God damn it, these fucking
Also-
idiots.
Also, hold on, Jared. It's not potato salad, but I do brag about her chicken salad because she cuts up grapes in it, and fucking shit is fine.
Mookie looks like he has a thin blue line sticker on his lifted Ford Raptor, even though he lives in the suburbs and has never put anything in the bed.
See, now that's an amazing truck.
Mookie looks like he would ignore Cesar if he had his hand.
Mookie looks like he would tell him to put his other hand up.
I think that's what Matt meant by it.
So yeah, the trades at the funniest trade to me was Calvin Ridley getting dealt. He's suspended for indefinitely. They suspect he'll be back, but the Falcons traded Calvin Ridley to the Jaguars. Like Jacksonville at this point has to just be like, I feel like Shad Khan is just like, whatever, I don't care. Like I just want to move this place to London. Like, let's just get out of here. I just want to ruin this entire franchise until we're forced to go to London because I'll take a guy who's not even playing. Great, sure. I'll trade some draft picks for that.
Sounds
Sure.
like a sure bet.
See what you did there. Hey, Joe, I just had a thought. You know a way that you could earn the hotel money? By gambling on sports while you're walking through Reno where it's legal. hit one of them parlays, bro. You be set for the whole rest of the trip.
One of those. I bet on both teams.
Yeah,
both
one
teams
of
in
those.
the same game parlay.
Those are the good ones. Get those ones.
Scott, anything from the trade deadline that you were excited about? Anything worthwhile?
Christian McCaffrey a week ago.
Well, yeah.
Hey, white boy's out here taking over all the spots. He's like, I don't play any position. I play them all.
Don't worry about Jimmy G or Trey. You got Christian McCaffrey to throw.
Exactly. We can make all the stupid trades we want.
We already we covered that on Sunday. I sent a message to Matt, and then like 10 seconds later, Scott he sends me a message like, Jimmy G who? And I sent him the picture that I sent Matt. I was like, yeah, we've already covered this. We bench Jimmy and leave Christian McCaffrey in.
No. You still need Jimmy in there to like be the decoy, and hand the ball off sometimes.
Nah, because once Debo's back, you can just put them both in the backfield.
Sorry, the chat is still.
Mookie looking like he's about to ask you where you're gonna go.
Where you can go. FC, what up, though? That's where you're gonna go, motherfucker, right there to the playoff team.
Looks like he was with Robert Kraft at the South Parlor.
Man, I wish.
This might be my favorite one of the night. Mookie looks like he thinks the female orgasm is a myth.
I saw that. Yeah. Although I will say Tyson's right above that one. That hurts. That one hurts.
No, you son of a bitch. Get fucked, Tyson. Get fucked. And get fucked for laughing so hard, Joe.
Mookie looks like he refuses to call them the Cleveland Guardians and the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, because I'll call them the Tribe
and also
the Washington football team.
Also swears he doesn't watch to. I don't watch them leagues no more because they got all self-righteous. But if I did, it'd still be the Skins and the Tribe, baby. Woo!
That's what they were called before the Indians?
All right, Ryan out here trying to roast me saying Mookie
fuck you,
looks
Ryan.
like
I use that all the time.
What? It's not the heat, it's the humidity that'll get you. Like, bro, but that's real life. Like, come on, man. That's not a burn. That's just reality, right?
Mookie looks like he's about to tell random people this used to be a proper country.
Oh my God! Yeah,
this is the best night ever. Thank you for joining.
I had a conversation with someone the other day where I was like, when back in the 1920s, when they're like Hollywood's going to ruin the moral fabric of our country, I was like, man, maybe they were fucking right. Shit's got weird, dude.
I blame Taylor
Speaking
Swift.
of ruining the moral fabric, we touched on it a bit ago, but Michigan State getting into a brawl in the tunnel after the game. Now, here's what's interesting about this one to me. So if you don't know the story, a player from Michigan, there's only one entrance in and out of the field at Michigan Stadium. It's like that in a lot of old college stadiums. Notre Dame recently updated theirs so that they've got like a mini tunnel for the visiting team to go through.
Oh, dude, that's my favorite part. It's like barely shoulder width.
Yeah, it's like just wide enough for like a DB to get through. Like the linemen have to go through sideways to get through that tunnel. I like to call it the fuck you tunnel. But Michigan only has the one tunnel. A player from Michigan tried to get around everybody from Michigan State, got caught up in the tunnel, and they beat the shit out of him. Hit him with the helmet, like beat his ass. There have been 3 players that were suspended, and then again 4 more players. Now they just announced 4 more players, so now 7 total players have been suspended for their part in jumping this kid. But this isn't the first incident that's happened in the tunnel of Michigan
this year.
Just a few weeks ago, Penn State and Michigan almost brawled.
Thugs. All of them. Thugs.
Somebody threw a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at the Michigan players. Yes, that really happened. Somebody from Penn State chucked a PB&J at Michigan.
That reminds me, one time after football season had ended, one of my friends threw an apple at the head coach.
Is this real life fucking Mrs. Doubtfire? A drive-by fruiting? Like, who the fuck throws a PB&J sandwich at somebody?
How mad do you have to be to throw your PB&J? Like, you got to be really pissed off to chuck a PB&J.
Or you got yourself an NIL with like Wendy's.
Oh my God.
You're like, I don't need this shit. Fuck this.
You and your mama. PB&J to the face, bitch.
Scott, I love that you threw it left-handed too, so it was real awkward.
It's like,
Fuck your team, fuck your stadium, and fuck your PB&Js too. I don't
fuck
give a
your
shit.
whole label and your crew, bitch.
Just the thought of hearing that.
Could you imagine? And then all of a sudden, the next thing you see is a PB&J launched at your face.
You know, whoever, like, the only thing that would have made it better is if whoever got hit with the peanut butter jelly kept it and put it in his helmet, like in Little Giants when the king running down his face.
Oh my god!
Because that would have been a badass touchdown celebration.
How did we not talk about this when it happened? Why am I just now finding out about a rogue PB&J?
Dude, we get to two stories a week. Like we can't know sports stories anymore. Okay, so now there's like this big brawl, and like Jim Harbaugh wants charges pressed, and actually the player from Michigan is talking about pressing charges, assault charges on these guys. This might be a bit controversial, but now that this is the second incident, I think it's Michigan's fault. Like, it's your stadium's fault, bro. You guys got to fix your stadium. You don't want people brawling in the tunnel. Build another tunnel. Like, dude, let's.
Nah, here's the thing, and you'll never, ever, ever, ever hear me defend Michigan ever again. But it doesn't matter. Like, there ain't no reason for 10 dudes to beat up one guy.
That shit was so pussy.
Oh, seriously, what the hell is up with that?
No, but see, look, Joe, I agree.
Even though they were going Aaron Donald style and like swinging helmets at this dude, like
Myles Garrett.
This is like I understand. No, Aaron Donald did it this year at Bengals practice.
Oh shit, that's right. My bad.
He was he was double fisting.
Yeah, that's right. My bad.
But
he was dual wielding.
But Joe, that's the problem though, is that like the intensity and competition with these student athletes. I was gonna say professionals, but like they're student athletes still.
I'm sure you with that outfit were gonna say something.
Listen, Joe, as someone who played and walked through that tunnel, and I know the intensity and competition and just the testosterone floating in there. I did. I actually played in that stadium.
Mookie,
I didn't say I played football.
You look like you played ultimate frisbee outside of the stadium.
I also did that too, but that was.
You look like you get mad that people call it frolf.
The fuck is frolf?
Well, so first of all, frolf and ultimate are two completely separate things, man. So
4-0. What the fuck happened? God damn it!
There's just legit.
We need to go back up and review some of these.
No, there's no excuse for it. But dude, as a university who's there to protect your students, they could put a divider down the middle or something. Like, it's a big enough hallway you could do something without reinventing or renovating the entire stadium. It's a dangerous situation you're allowing to happen.
Team. This was one dude. That ran in there, and then after he was getting his ass kicked, a second guy came in.
No, I get that, but at the same time,
was Mookie's suggestion just to go separate but equal?
Yeah. Technically, yeah.
A divider?
Yeah, a divider, yeah.
Mookie was
We're just going to go separate but equal with it. Nothing could go wrong with that.
Like all of you people up here in the front, the rest of you guys in the back, right, Mookie?
All I'm saying is if it's twice in a year, that's fucking on you. At a certain point, you got to step up and do something.
Joe, you're right. I was totally joking about Michigan being at fault for their stadium design. It is.
Mookie is not. Mookie is very
dude, I'm 100%. The thing is, I'm not down with the 10 dudes beating on the one, but you shouldn't allow that situation to even be anywhere near existing. You need to keep the player. You need to keep these teams separate so that can't even be close to happening.
First of all, like, yes, you should probably try to keep them separate, but they do. They let the visiting team go in first, and Michigan stays out, and they wait until they're in the locker room, and then Michigan goes in. So they do try to separate them. And your idea of putting a divider down the middle when you see these teams shoulder to shoulder filling up the entire tunnel as it is, I don't know how that's going to help anything. Like, you would need to renovate.
I was going to whoop his ass. But this divider.
But I had this drywall in my way.
But
I'm
I
not
also
just
have
saying you
this
just put up a
Michigan
fucking
K.
fence. I'm saying you actually build a wall in the tunnel. It's big enough to do that.
Of course, you say build the wall with that outfit.
Oh yeah!
Give it to him.
That was a good one, Joe.
That was an amazing.
These have all been good. We need to catch up on some.
Yeah,
here
okay,
shortly.
let me catch up.
Also, can we at some point put some disclaimer in here that I am a card-carrying liberal and that I know that shit?
No, we're worried about what you look like. We don't care about what's true. We don't need facts.
You're right. That's the
They get in
American
the way.
way.
They get
We
in the
don't
way
get
of
to know
fun.
people or understand what
Mookie
they're
looks
about.
like he's about to tell you how he doesn't understand pronouns.
No, I just don't get it.
Mookie looks like he uses roofies to get into the fuck you tunnel.
I do look like a kid from Miami, Oxford. That's true.
Mookie looks like his favorite NBA player is Grayson Allen.
Oh, I saw that one. That cuts. I hate that fucking guy. Like
Mookie looks like a big NASCAR fan. Mookie looks like the type of guy who would say that's a waste of a good PB&J.
I mean, it was a good. Are you kidding me right now?
Mookie looks like he must let one of those words slip out when ranting about the ruffians from MSU. Oh, I think that's almost close.
Yeah.
Oh man, Dan is very upset, and I knew that's why I said what I said, because I knew it would ruffle Dan's feathers.
Did you go to Michigan or what?
Dan's a big supporter. Yes, they jumped to do it. And Michigan, look,
So his
Michigan
answer is
State,
no, he didn't go to Michigan.
Michigan State had bad looks the whole way. Not only did that happen, but also their coach was like hitting fans.
Mel Tucker is such a bitch.
Tucker, like somebody reached down from the stands as he was running in the tunnel, and Tucker like slapped his hand away and like got in his face. Just a bad look.
That person, I guess, was like lightly slapped his head or something.
Yeah, he tapped his head, so that I kind of
he thought yeah, that part I can understand.
Is
But
D'Antonio
him
still the coach there?
No, it's Mel Tucker.
Mel Tucker.
Dude,
Mel Tucker got a $200 million deal for beating Michigan last year,
Yes.
and then now they're shitting the bed royally.
Yes, Mel Tucker. Mel
That's
Tucker.
right. I remember that. They gave a black dude a chance. He's out there fucking it up.
Mel Tucker parlayed the COVID season into a huge ass payday. It was like, I'm golden now.
Not even the COVID season.
it was all Kenneth Walker the third,
Yeah,
dude.
it was all Kenneth Walker that gave him this contract.
Mookie looks like he thinks Tim Tebow didn't get a fair shake in the NFL.
Oh Jesus.
Mookie looks like he thinks the NCAA shouldn't pay its athletes. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Agreed. NCAA shouldn't let them get theirs, but doesn't have to come from the school.
Mookie looks like he thinks Nick Adams makes some good points on.
Bro, who are these people? Y'all keep mentioning names and I have no idea who they are.
It's in the chat.
Bro,
Mookie
Nick
looks
Adams?
like he goes back to his old frat and gets mad there aren't any pictures of him on the wall.
Well, if we had frats.
Mookie
Well, he
looks
was
like he
born
gets
in
all his
31.
news from Truth Social. Mookie looks like the kind of guy that would make
you
a
ain't
separate
back.
but equal euphemism.
Mookie looks like he worships Andrew Tate.
Oh god.
Mookie looks like his top Pornhub search is BBC cock.
Oh fuck. Oh, I didn't see that one. Oh Jesus.
Oh God. Mookie looks like he was a little too excited when Elon bought Twitter.
Oh my God, dude. No, fuck that. Elon is ruining our portfolios.
Let's
Did
put
you
a
see
bow
that
on
the
Michigan.
N-word
Michigan
was
State.
trending?
500%. It
Twitter?
was up. Mookie looks like he contributed to the 500% increase in the N-word being used on Twitter after. Let's put a bow on Michigan State by saying Sparty's a bunch of bitch-ass bitches for all of that shit this
I
weekend.
fucking hate Michigan State.
They really earned the term little brother this weekend with that shit.
And also
Blake-
motherfuckers of the week.
Oh, Joe giving them the.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
They definitely did earn that.
Let's get it. Michigan State, come get your title.
Motherfucker.
You motherfucker, you.
Corum saying I thought Tuck was coming. All Tuck was doing was running was the greatest thing I heard this weekend.
Also, it's a weird time, but thinking about Kanye and the edit for the end of that you told us about the one time makes that really funny. It makes that really funny.
It's my best piece of editing I have ever done.
It is because I didn't know that was the line until you told us, and it just now I heard it and I'm like, oh shit.
Just for Biscuit's last comment, I hope every pizza he gets for the rest of his life has pineapple snuck into it, and he is forced to eat pineapple pizza for the rest of his life.
He said Michigan will beat OSU for the second year in a row.
Oh,
I mean, I like me some pineapple pizza.
Let's talk about a scandal brewing out west in the Pac-12. The Stanford Cardinal, the mascot, the tree, has been suspended by the university because during a game against Arizona State, the Cardinal unfurled a banner that said, "Stanford hates fun." This was in response to Stanford University. I guess they pay for a bunch of parties on campus, and there's been no money given for parties this year. And they've only had 40 parties compared to 180 at this time last year, which is crazy because we were just coming out of COVID. Now we're even further out of COVID. And they're nah, less parties now. So the students have been complaining about it. So the tree unfurled this sign and it was banned. The university announced there will be no more Stanford Cardinal at any of their games for the foreseeable future. They've deactivated their Twitter account.
Oh my God.
They're completely censoring the tree. Free the tree, God damn it. This is some bullshit by Stanford.
Here's the craziest shit too is a year or two ago, Stanford is talking about cutting their wrestling program, right? Title IX or whatever costs. So they have a wrestler that reaches the NCAA finals and wins, and dude wears a black singlet, does not even don a Stanford singlet when he did it. And then all of a sudden they were like, oh crap, maybe we were wrong. And then they kept the program. But Stanford's just they're knocking it out of the park lately.
Killing it. A good university out there out west.
They need
nerds.
They need David Shaw back.
Apparently, it was a Greek life thing that the Greek life felt suppressed by the university.
How dare they?
Yeah. I couldn't believe Sigma Chi was upset.
They supported that swimmer once upon a time that raped all those chicks. That asswipe.
Scott.
Way to go, Stanford.
Scott, I love that you said they need David Shaw back he left.
Yeah, I thought you knew that, Scott. I thought that was the whole joke.
I didn't fucking know that shit.
Dude, he never left.
Scott has to name every black head coach in the NCAA or else he gets iced.
You know what, though? That'll probably be easier.
Truth be told, ever since what's his name left, I just assumed, I was like, it's been long enough. They fired his black ass. There ain't no way he's still in Stanford. That was my assumption, was that David Shaw had been fired and he was at some state school buried somewhere real far away.
Well, Scott, here you go.
Race card.
That's true though.
And Biscuit talking about that dude Brock Turner, how he lives in Dayton. I got a lot of friends, obviously, since I'm in the Dayton area, and they that dude will not get rightfully so, will not
Brock
get a
Turner lives in
night
Dayton.
Out.
Yeah,
he went to Oakwood High School.
Know that.
I was coaching wrestling at Oakwood High School when he was on the swim team and was everybody's hero for being so great. But every time that dude goes out, my Facebook page, half of the feed is people saying Brock Turner's here. Girls, don't go here. Don't go here. Don't go here. They know where the dude works. They will not let that guy's not right. Again, rightfully so. But I think it's amazing that they are just all over his shit.
Good. That's what you earn for doing stupid shit.
Mookie looks like he has tattoos only on the inside of his bicep and a shamrock on his ankle. Mookie looks like he made a YouTube video of him burning his Kaepernick jersey because Cap disrespected the Mookie looks like he runs the NCAA.
Brother, give me a job if that's the case.
That'd be awesome.
Mookie looks like he's so pissed that Lizzo played that Crystal.
Can we talk about that for a second, though? I never
Oh,
understood
here we go.
why was she, like, was there a concert and then she was like, I'm gonna play the flute, or was this like a whole event to play the flute thing?
I honestly don't know. I have no idea.
I didn't know what it was for either. I just knew a bunch of white people got really pissed.
Right. And like I was like, that's where I was curious because it looked like she was playing it on stage at a concert. So like, was she having a concert? And then it was like, hold on, y'all, I'm about to play this flute real quick.
Flute your flute, Greg. Sorry, had to get that.
Yes, flute man Greg.
Classic. Mookie looks like he took away that party money from Stanford. Mookie looks like he thinks the Stanford students should shut up and study.
That's all they're good for. Stanford.
Mookie looks like the guy that wanted to cancel the Stanford tree. Mookie looks like he's boycotting Papa John's until they reinstate Papa John's.
Hey, no, but real talk real quick. Y'all need to know that they got the shakaroni back at Papa John's, so get on that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they shit is.
Mookie looks like he thinks the swimmer was acquitted in court, so he doesn't see the problem.
Oh God!
All right, let's go through our Wise Guys top 10. I know the college football rankings came out today, but those don't count because what really counts is what Vegas thinks. As we all know, that's just how it goes. So let's get some good music here. I think that'll work. Do that one. All right, here we go. Here is your Wise Guys top 10 for this week. Starting at number 10, North Carolina at plus 15,000. Number 9, Ole Miss at plus 10,000. Number 8, TCU plus 6,000. Number 7, USC plus 5,000. They've been staying at like plus 5,000 the entire year. It's amazing that USC just has not budged whatsoever. Number 6, Oregon plus 4,000. Number 5, we got a tie. Clemson and Michigan at plus 1,600. Gentlemen, we've got a shakeup in the top 4. And for the first time all year, we have a new contender that's less than 1,000 odds. And that is Tennessee at plus 800 coming in at number 4. Wait till you see how Vegas is thinking this is going to go down. Because at number 3 is Alabama at plus 350. Ohio State at plus 200. Georgia at plus 200. 3 SEC teams, according to Vegas.
And
Vegas
2 in the same division.
Vegas is like, listen, one of these SEC teams is the best bet for your money. Just throw it on one of the 3 and you're probably going to win some money. There you go. There are your Wise Guy top 10. Scott, any surprises for you there?
Nope. I mean, they're going to make sure that Ohio State's picture stays in that top 4 no matter what. And we know some combination of 2 SEC teams are making it. So it's whatever. I mean, just pick 3 out of a hat. Pick 2 out of the 3 out of a hat, and you'll probably be right.
Look, I can't help but think that sounds like making a parlay bet on both teams playing in the game because you're guaranteed to win. That sounds like that's what that is there.
Don't you try to pull your bullshit.
I'm just saying.
We know what
pull 2 out of 3 in the hat
to make it in to the not to win the championship.
To make it into the playoffs.
Nobody's betting on 2 teams to win the same game in a parlay movie.
So hold on though, but real talk. Do you think there's any way that the loser of this weekend's game between Georgia and Tennessee still makes the playoff?
I agree.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. There's a possibility that the loser still makes the playoffs.
They're not going to make the SEC title game.
You don't know that because what happens if Georgia beats Tennessee and then Georgia drops one later on in the year? There's so many.
Still, one of those 2 is not going to the SEC title game. And you mean to tell me?
Do you remember like a few years ago when Ohio State got into the playoffs over a Big Ten champion Penn State team?
That's different though because how did you start that sentence? Who got in?
It doesn't matter.
Ohio State.
They've already set the precedent.
They always change the rules for Ohio State.
That's a good point. They do. That's a good point. But here's the thing. Look, here's how it's going to be. We talked about this before the show. I know you were late. You were busy diversifying your portfolio or whatever.
Donating to Tennessee's GoFundMe for the goalposts or
making sure Lizzo didn't put her fat black lips on that flute ever again. That's what he's doing.
Perfect time for Cesar's experience, enough.
Here's how it's going to be. It's going to be the Big Ten champion either Michigan or Ohio State, whoever that ends up being, because
Ohio
whoever
State.
wins that game is going to win the Big Ten championship, because the Big Ten West or leaders or legends or whatever is complete bullshit. A shit conference, doesn't deserve to
How
be.
dare
a
you
conference.
disrespect Burt Burlebers
Yeah,
in the
that-
Fighting Illini?
They should relegate that entire side of the Big Ten down to like
Wait.
D3. They're terrible.
Relegate like in
Get rid of
soccer?
all- Yes, just like in soccer.
Bro, just
we
bring
play
half
soccer
the
clip?
Pac-12 North.
So Big Ten or Ohio State or Michigan as the Big Ten champion, they're in. Whoever is playing in the SEC championship, Georgia and Tennessee versus Alabama. Either pick one, Georgia or Tennessee, and Alabama, they're getting in, and then Clemson. There you go. There's your 4 playoff teams. Mark it down.
Wait, doesn't Clemson have to play Notre Dame though?
They do.
Bro, they're gonna beat them by like fucking 75.
Clemson's a 3.5.
I'll take that action. Lock it in right there.
Yeah,
You heard him
75.
say it. Lock it in.
Caesar,
Notre Dame plus
Hey, listen.
75 for Saturday.
guys, I saw on Facebook memories today. This was the anniversary of the show that Joe did the entire show in booby tassels. So Caesar giving Drew and I 75 points. If Notre Dame covers the 75-point spread, you have to do an entire show in booby tassels. Mark it down. It's done.
Dude, I don't even know what fucking booby tassels are.
Wait a minute.
Yes,
You're
you do.
21. Have you never been to the strip club?
No. They suck in Laredo. Sorry, Laredo.
Doesn't matter. It's a rite of passage. You still got to go.
I'm not gonna go.
True.
No,
I've been
bro.
to I've been to
All right,
one
you know
in
what though, boys?
Toledo
Boys,
before. You
mark
gotta
it down
go.
for Caesar's trip to the Natty. We're going to the Brass Ass.
the brass ass.
Oh, God. That's a terrible choice.
Hey, he had his
Covington
chance
strip
to
club,
do it in
no?
Laredo, but now he can be doing it in Northern Kentucky. Not my fault.
Terrible.
Northern Kentucky? Bro, I'm
Yeah,
gonna see my
dog.
fucking cousin there.
Well, hey, maybe you should give you a family discount.
All right, Scott wanted to do Fire Dumpster Fire. The XFL has released their team names and logos for the upcoming season. So let's do a little Fire Dumpster Fire.
What the fuck?
Do we have good music for this? Let's do this music. How about that one? That work, Scott? Does that work for you? Feeling
Yeah,
that
that's
one?
fine.
All right, here we go. Fire Dumpster Fire. So what I did for this one, fellas, I went ahead and gave you the old logos and the old team names. So we're going to go through and see how things have changed. So this is the previous XFL. You got the Dallas Renegades, the DC Defenders, Houston Roughnecks, New York Guardians, LA Wildcats, Seattle Dragons, St. Louis Battlehawks, and the Tampa Bay Vipers. Let's start with St. Louis. The St. Louis Battlehawks, that's what their logo used to look like. The logo now is that. It's the same thing. They did the exact same thing. St. Louis was like, fuck it. We don't
But it's got a blue-black background now.
It's again.
Fire.
Blue black clown. Blue black clown.
Blue-black cloud.
Blue
Yeah.
Black Cloud. Fire or dumpster fire?
Fire.
Fire.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
cool.
down.
All right, the Control-C, Control-V that St. Louis did is fire, apparently.
I love the copy and paste job. I mean, it's fire.
The Houston Roughnecks, another gigantic change. That's what it was before. It's literally the same logo again.
No, different
Wait. What's the new one?
This is the new one here.
Just
Let's
the bottom
see.
half of it.
And this is the new one.
That's the old one.
Compared to this old one. They added some rivets.
It's better.
See, they're
I was gonna
distancing
say the
themselves.
rivets. It's fire. I'm going
Yep.
fire. This is
Oh, my
hot.
grandpa
I
was in
would
the oil
rock that
field.
old logo, but this new one, I'd wear that shit. That looks good.
Fellas,
It's
fire all
rivets.
around. Is this
It's
fire all
fire.
around?
Fuck you, Joe. That shit's fire.
Joe, it's either fire or dumpster fire. It can't be an and.
Dumpster fire. Dumpster
All
fire.
right,
I'm going the other way.
No.
It's
Unanimous.
fire.
Next one here, I think I went with the DC Defenders. So the DC Defenders had a shield with some lightning bolts crossing it, some 3 stars. The new logo is a D with the C in the middle and a star, little
That's clean.
Sans, open Sans font there.
Comic Sans.
It's okay. If I have to pick, I'm gonna say dumpster fire.
Fire.
Yep.
Fire.
Fire.
I think it's fire.
I see what you're
Fire.
doing, Scott. I see what you're doing here. Next up, I think we went with the Seattle Dragons. So the Seattle Dragons, there was their logo, very cartoony-looking dragon. They are no longer the Seattle Dragons. We finally have our first team name change. They are now the Seattle Sea Dragons. Yes,
we know this is fire.
Shout out Ryan McCarthy. Ryan McCarthy did that as soon as this was announced. He drew the Trogdor arm on this one and tweeted that out. Definitely big Trogdor vibes. I also like the color scheme on this one. Fire.
Yes,
the orange and green.
It would only be fire if it was actually Trogdor.
Bullshit. There hasn't been one of these that wasn't fire. These are all.
Why
fire.
does every Seattle team just use an S with their logo? The Kraken did it. They did it with the Seattle Dragons. Now they're doing it with the Sea Dragons. Come
the
on,
Mariners
man.
have a big old M, but okay.
There's not a lot to work with in Seattle. I think that's what it comes down to.
It'd just be a big Starbucks cup.
Okay. Well, they have to pay for the sponsorship first.
Next one, I think I went with the, let's see. Oh, Joe just left. His phone must have died. Dallas Renegades are now the Arlington Renegades. They've moved, relocated.
Like
Bob
20
Stoops,
miles.
still the coach, though. There we go. There's Poop Daddy coming back in. Hey, Poop Daddy. Good seeing you again. You missed it. The Dallas Renegades are now the Arlington Renegades.
What's the change?
It's a different city.
It's a modern.
The logo's the same.
No, the logo's totally different. It was a cowboy before. Look at it. There was a cowboy with a mask and red eyes. Now it's an R.
Anytime you get rid of a cowboy, it's a good day. Fire.
You almost got him, Scott. Yeah, almost got him to spew.
Almost. All right, guys. Now we've got the remaining three: the New York Guardians, the LA Wildcats, the Tampa Bay Vipers. All of these cities have lost their teams. They've been relocated. The XFL has moved these. So let's start with the Tampa Bay Vipers. No longer the Tampa Bay Vipers. Now they are the Vegas Vipers. They've been red. This one is all the fire.
That is fire.
The heat.
That's fire. There's no way you can say that's not. That logo, dude, that logo is nice.
And also, great call moving Vipers to Vegas to get the alliteration on the
this
name.
This is the second time that I'm going to be a Vegas XFL fan. Because when they were the Outlaws, when they first came out, when they debuted the color schemes and the logo, I was all in on Vegas. And then they had He Hate Me, and it just made it that much better. They didn't win shit, but Vegas was my team in the OG XFL. Well, I'm going with Vipers as my new team in this.
Vipers that's a dope looking logo.
They'll easily be the best football team in Vegas.
Ooh, that cuts deep for Adams owners.
All right, the New York Guardians no longer in New York, but remain the Guardians. They had this weird lion-looking logo, gray lion with red teeth. Now they are the Orlando Guardians, and it looks like a fanfare pick. I don't know what
the color scheme from the Vipers and put it on that.
It's so bad.
There's actually a team in the Premier Lacrosse League that's got this exact same color scheme, and it's all like former Notre Dame lacrosse players that play on the team. I don't mind the color scheme with the Oregon neon green. And I'm glad they're in Orlando, but
those aren't even like orange.
The logo is a step backwards.
Like
I'm actually going to go dumpster fire. This is the first dumpster fire for me.
Wow, Scott's
Caesar,
getting a dumpster fire.
What did you say, Cesar?
That's not even like the Oregon green. This is like the Michigan State green that they use on their alternates. So that's why it's so fucking dog shit.
Oh yeah, fuck those guys up north.
I would throw a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at this logo.
I would throw a brick at this whole fucking school, bro.
All right,
Mike, is the lacrosse team? Is that the Redwoods?
Yes, the Redwoods.
Oh yeah, those are fire.
after fucking tobacco. Oh, that's a backwood. Sorry.
Finally, we have the LA Wildcats. The LA Wildcats.
Let's go, South Texas.
No longer the Wildcats. They are now the
San Antonio.
The San Antonio
Texas. South Texas.
The
Bulls.
The
Brahma league owned by The Rock has a Brahmas team. Like
Brahmas?
The Brahma Bull. I like the hidden B in the logo. I'm a fan of that. Color scheme leaves a lot to be desired, but overall, I'd say fire on this one.
Is that a gray or a green?
It's gray.
I'm going fire.
Look, bro.
Anything with a great one named after himself is fire.
It's South Texas. South Texas till fucking death. It's fire.
It's only fire because of the rock.
Exactly. Oh, Dan wants to know, isn't that his own team? It might be. Sorry for the comment.
Also, what happens when the Brahmas go like 0-8?
It's still South Texas, and I die with South Texas.
The league folds if that happens.
I was gonna say, but I feel like the Rock is gonna be like, nah, man, this ain't my.
We're gonna fix everything. We're gonna
as long as my Viper's a champ, so who gives a shit, right?
Viper.
Yeah.
Joe, what you eating there, man?
Do we have an update on snacks?
Excuse me.
I got a bacon and garlic pizza, and then
Oh dear God.
cinnamon
Oh dear
sticks.
God.
Yeah.
That's a Caucasian ass phrase.
Did you like need extra ammo to like keep the raccoons away from you tomorrow or something? Like, man, you're gonna stink.
If you had seen the picture I sent Mike and Scott yesterday.
Yeah, that was honestly one of the first ones that I was like, I didn't need to fucking see this.
My favorite part is he never sends me any of this.
I think the ones that are the closer it gets to my complexion, the more disturbed I get. Like that's the rule. The darker ones didn't seem to bother me as much. With the lighter ones, I'm like, God, that's fucking.
Now that sounds like something Mookie would say with that outfit.
No, I was gonna say, hold on a minute. Are we still talking about poop?
All right, we've got four sports to get through, and we have 15 minutes, so we're gonna have to go some rapid fire here. Let's talk baseball.
Here's the pitch. Oh shit.
These
Bro,
fucking
the
cunts from
Astros
Philadelphia are
cheating
winning.
again. Cesar, go get your boys. Martin Maldonado accused of using an illegal bat. It was a bat that Albert Pujols gave to him.
Buster Olney's such a fucking pussy, bro. He's such a fucking bitch,
That's a
bro.
take.
I love that he says that about a baseball writer.
He's such a fucking pussy, bro. Is that a legal bat, bro? Shut the fuck up. Go drink a fucking beer for once, dog.
Oh God.
What if it's a Pilsner?
I don't give a fuck what it is. Go do something with your life. My
Cesar-
guy got mad at him because he was using Albert Pujols' bats. Calm the fuck down, bro.
They were grandfathered in for Pujols, but not for Maldonado to use. Big Merg is saying Bryce Harper is hitting bombs.
Yeah, bro.
What's
Fucking
your
Lance
update right now?
McCullers is dropping a fucking dud. It's fucking 4-0. 4-0, a la verga.
4-0.
4-0
You
in the
suck.
fourth inning.
Cesar.
Look at Joe just chugging a 7-Up.
Bro.
So do you have any faith, Cesar, in your boys pulling out?
Why
this
is
roll?
it spicy?
Bro, yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I do. It's game 3. And you know what? Philadelphia as a whole is just pussy. It was fucking drizzling yesterday. And, let's cancel the game. My pitcher's a bitch. And then they got the starting rotation all under control. Fuck them, bro. The best thing the city of Philadelphia has done for society as a whole is give us a free fucking taco this last game 1.
Wait, they did? They stole a base?
Yeah, that's the best thing they've done for society ever.
Well, then why is my sister still watching this shit, trying to see if they get a taco?
That's the best thing the city of Philadelphia
happened
has
in
done
game
for
1.
society.
I was gonna say
It's a
it
free
happened
fucking
in
taco.
game 1.
And
it
have
was
a
my
statue
fucking
of
Tyler
a make-believe
Schwarber
character in front of City Hall. Or whatever
Yeah,
the
how
fuck
does
that building is.
Kyle Schwarber, how is he the one that gets us the free taco?
Last year it was Ozzy Albies. This year,
Oh.
Kyle Schwarber. Well, who fucking?
I was
knows?
wrong. She's not watching for the taco. Apparently, there's some T Swift ticket sales hints that are going to be on the World Series broadcast tonight.
Yeah.
So-
What a way to loop in a bunch of dumb fucks to watch the World Series. Hey, we got T Swizzle info. We're gonna
I'm
splice
there.
into this baseball.
Wait a second. Can I just say, if you sit there and think about it for a second, baseball and Taylor Swift concert tickets.
Hey, I've seen white people before. You know what I'm saying? But you motherfucker, man, you white as mayonnaise, man.
That might be the whitest thing I've ever
That's
seen.
true.
That's some white.
It's a pretty white ass combo.
Yeah.
Scott, what do you make of Rob Manfred hinting that the A's likely aren't staying in Oakland and are probably moving to Vegas with the Vipers?
Isn't that we've all known for like the last
We've
2
known that
decades?
Manfred has been steady that no, they're gonna stay. We're gonna get a stadium.
Well, I think this is just a negotiating tactic. I still think they're gonna end up in LA or in
Didn't
Oakland.
he
rather.
just shoot down their stadium deal?
Yeah,
No.
but that doesn't mean it can't be done and finished. Like they could still get one done. This is negotiating in the public.
3 teams. in the past 10 years.
Oakland's fumbled multiple teams multiple times. Like this is the first time that they've fumbled teams, but they gonna keep the A's. Watch, I guarantee you, the A's aren't leaving. This is just another way of them getting the public to pay for this shit.
Can we do some type of bet? Can we come up with a bet on this? Because I think they're gone. I think MLB wants a team in Vegas in the worst possible way.
They do, but it ain't gonna be the A's.
I don't know.
Who would it be then, Scott?
It's not Tampa Bay. They're going back to Montreal.
Yep. Hands down.
No, that's woefully incorrect considering that the Nationals are who came from Montreal. You bastard.
No, but they're going like they were talking about. Tampa Bay was talking about doing a split season in Tampa Bay and Montreal. Like they're
that's fine, but you can't go back to Montreal if you were never there as a franchise.
Well, okay,
the only team that can go back to Montreal.
We're talking about doing a
DC.
split season. That's why I said go back. Yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Thank you, Biscuit. I appreciate you got my back, bro.
I'm not besmirching Taylor Swift.
You are besmirching her.
No, I'm just saying it's.
I am.
Also,
the audacity of the caucasity is all.
The audacity.
Go get the shirt.
Okay, so speaking of the audacity of the caucasity, how do you guys feel about Dan's comment about Mookie looks like he votes against school levies? Which one of us motherfuckers on here votes for that shit? Like, my kids ain't going to that school. I ain't paying for that shit.
I do.
That's actually such a solid take.
Wait,
now that I think about it.
But do you actually vote for the levy even though your kids go there? Because like that's just extra money out your pocket.
Also, what's the shakaroni?
Bro,
oh, you don't know about the shakaroni?
Dude.
You don't know about the shakaroni? Good Lord.
It's from mom
brilliant.
and pop places. I don't need that chains.
Oh,
that's fair.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say that's a good take, but
it is a New York
but if you're
style
gonna dip
pizza
your toe in the
with just like a layer of pepperoni on it, man.
Yeah, extra layer of pepperoni with an extra large slice. That's cool.
Scott, for the first time this season, let's do that hockey.
But hey, as they say in hockey, let's do that hockey.
Sorry, wait.
Buffalo and all the dildos. What shit is happening in Buffalo? Like, there's just like, is Buffalo the dildo capital of the world? What is happening?
There are a lot of incidents with dildos in Buffalo.
I also love how Cesar and I react, and Joe just keeps chomping on his pizza.
Joe is housing that fucking zone.
Yep, dildos in Buffalo.
Oh my god, he is being like that whole pizza.
At Buffalo Sabres games, they are now
such a fucking take to the office. That's so solid. That's probably the greatest white person thing ever created is The Office.
They are throwing dildos on the ice in Buffalo.
You know what that is? That's a dog. That's some dog shit.
I also got a question though, because like, dude, dildos ain't cheap, man.
Dude, one time I was walking in my apartment complex.
Pause. You been searching, Mookie? You looking? You strapping on? What's happening here?
I mean, every once in a while, you gotta just.
Pegged? You do look like you get pegged.
Getting pegged.
I never heard this podcast get that quiet as it was while we waited for an explanation.
He so sure of himself. He's like, dildos aren't that
I'm
cheap.
telling you, bro. Like, honestly, think about how much silicone goes into that motherfucker, right? Like, we see an inflation all across the board. I can only imagine what it is on dildos.
Keep backpedaling, Dion.
Inflation has gone everywhere because my brother, he's trying to build like an F1 racing sim, and his wheel went up like $100. So it's pretty crazy. Anyways, I was going up like my
look, Cesar, hold on. Can we just pause for a minute, Joe? I think we got to put your charity on hold because Cesar's brother is clearly hurting. We need to do a GoFundMe here for his F1 simulator wheel.
Oh no, he got the wheel. He got the wheel.
Okay, all right. He's all good then. All right,
Yeah.
we're good.
Remember 1420 said that silence was golden. It was.
Yeah. Also, Mike, I want you to read Ryan's latest Mookie looks like.
I'm gonna go back and get all the Mookie looks like.
All right, cool. Because I just really want to hear that
straight
one.
up Mookie looks like. We're not even gonna review our beers. We're just gonna do Mookie looks likes to end the show. And Dan Big Merg saying, "LOL, marital aids." Buffalo, the city of dildos, just flopping around on any playing surface.
We love it.
How do they get them in there? Like, do they just put them in their pants and like, oh yeah, I just
no,
carry
you don't
that
want to know
around
how
me?
they get them in there.
Wait a second. I mean, it's probably the easiest thing to.
It's called keystering.
The fuck is keystering? That's another white phrase I don't know of.
It's where you stick it in your butt,
phrase
dude.
You don't know. Come on, man. Did you just Google
Church history is gonna be great.
Yeah, slang the buttocks or anus, often used figuratively. Apparently not to Joe. Urban Dictionary.
Yep. Also, you don't need to keister it if it's just a dildo. Only if it's a vibrator and it has metal.
Right.
Bro, just put it in your pants and walk like
That's
you're
what I'm
fucking
saying.
Right,
OG
like you
Mudbone.
pat it down, you're like,
But none of us would understand what that's like.
Nope.
Hey, speaks for yourself, buddy. I'm a grower, not a shower.
Jesus.
Talk basketball.
Boom shakalaka!
In March, Ime Udoka is getting fired again. We're gonna leak all the information. Celtics, my fandom, back all the way up. JT dog, JB dog, Marcus Smart dog.
In case you don't know what Cesar is all hyped up about, Steve Nash out in Brooklyn, and Shams is reporting that they are hiring Ime, the suspended coach from the Celtics.
McCullers is tipping his pitches. Fucking idiot.
Who's the bigger I'm suspended right now and got a new job acquirement? Is it Calvin Ridley or Doka? Like who got off the couch today and was like, I got a new fucking job, Craig. God damn.
What did I send in the chat? Oh, damn, now the Nets not only have anti-Semitic players, but they have sexual harassers. Celtics in 2.
I did, that's a great point, Scott. I didn't think about that. You think Calvin Ridley was just sitting at home, like minding his own business, and then was like, "Wait, I gotta move. Where? What the fuck? I got traded. What the fuck is happening right now?"
His agent. Oh, no, my guess is he was on DraftKings, just sitting there doing his thing, and he gets a text from his agent, like, "What the fuck?" And he texts him back, "You bullshitting. No, bet. For real. This ain't happening.
No cap."
That's a young term. That's a young term.
That's a young term.
No,
Good job,
it's
guys.
not, dude. No, it's not a fucking young term, and it's in a goddamn Uber Eats commercial or whatever.
Okay, listen.
I'm dead now.
Okay,
Seen
we're
wax.
running low on time, but yes, that's the big story in the NBA. Also, congrats to the Lakers on finally getting a win. Cheers to you guys. And then they celebrated like they won the title. Way to go, LA! Proud of you. Super pumped for you. But guys, we need to take a second and laugh at Louisville, who lost their exhibition opener to a Division II school, Lenore Rhine University. So
That sounds like an actress.
on 3, 1, 2, 3. Fuck you, Louisville. All right.
Fuckers.
It would be funnier if our boy was still there.
If Mac was still there,
Yeah,
it would be
if Mac was still
funnier,
there, it would be doubly funny.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. They
so
they
sweet,
still
though.
carry that banner.
It is,
They
no,
still
it's so
carry that
sweet.
banner.
But
Fuck
The
'em
Papa
always
John's
forever now.
Foundation. What is this?
Let's talk soccer real quick. World Cup starting up this month.
Who cares?
Big time. Well,
What do you mean? Who cares? The fucking world. Not my guy. The
It's in the
world.
name, dude.
Because
Like-
it has been reported, like they talked about it before, that Messi is likely coming to Inter Miami. And this week it came out that Inter Miami is like for sure going to be signing Messi. We're going to have Lionel Messi playing in the MLS in 2023. That's bananas to me. There are certain players like you get, it's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense that this guy would end his career in the MLS. Sure, that sounds right. Messi does not seem like a guy that would come to the MLS. That
Not
is
until he's like 45. Not right
absolutely
now.
insane to me.
Dude, do you know how strong the American dollar is right now? Like, it's insane.
Ronnie's gonna be here too eventually. Soon.
No
I mean-
way. No
Yeah,
way.
Ronnie's
There's
gonna
no
be
way.
here soon, without a doubt.
Oh, they're all gonna come here, dude,
Yeah.
because they get big fucking paydays here.
What do you mean
Messi
they,
can make
Mookie?
what?
I said, what do you mean they
The
are all
goats.
going to come here?
I mean, they
Motherfucker.
as in the international
bigot.
soccer stars who can't actually compete on the European level anymore,
Messi, Ronnie,
right?
Neymar eventually in like 10 years.
Oh yeah, Mbappe will be here 6 years from now.
Biscuit, France is not winning the World Cup. They can't take Pogba or Kante to the World Cup because they're injured. Belgium
Yep.
is a great pick.
My man. Hey, what do you boys know about Belgium? I know you love the number 9.
baby.
That's what I was going to say.
I was just thinking
Yo.
of the Belgian scoring genius.
Romelu
With the big old penis. Yeah,
Big old penis? What?
You don't know the Romelu Lukaku
Caesar, there's hold on. Let me give us some background. Caesar,
I don't think it was veiled. It was
there's two things
but
these boys know about
accurate.
soccer. One is Cincinnati has a team, and the second is Romelu Lukaku has a chant about the size of his dick. That's all they know about soccer.
It's big dong, baby. The picture of Drogba with the 3 lines as he slid, and everyone's like, "Where's the middle line coming from?"
Oh no! This is a supporters chant.
Scoring all the goals. That's my favorite.
That's what I learned that overseas they call the head of your dick the bellend. I didn't know that until I heard that chant.
Damn, not even Darwizzy. I wish.
His bellend by his toes.
Yeah. Big old dick.
With the 24-inch penis. He just kind of rolls off the tongue.
It's racist as fuck, but
it's a catchy tune. You can't deny the classics, baby. I mean,
It sounds even worse once I found out his name isn't Lukaku. That
didn't take it down a peg. It's like, oh, that's a bummer.
You changed the man's name to fit your racist chant. Damn, that's harsh, bro. Speaking of racist, Mookie looks like he agreed with LaRussa when he defended the other team for throwing it. Mookie looks like he wishes Get Out was real.
That's going way back.
I got to go way back. Mookie looks like he donated to the Tennessee GoFundMe for the goalposts. Mookie looks like he still watches The Office.
I do, and I do not feel any part of ashamed about that.
Mookie looks like he tailgates for Jimmy Buffett in a grass skirt with a coconut bra. Big parrot head.
Bro, I'll tailgate anything. We tailgate the ECHL in our household.
Scott, listen, Scott, this is too far. Mookie looks like a Notre Dame booster. That is uncalled for.
That's where we draw the line.
He does look a lot like Brian Kelly on an off day. I will say that. Mookie looks like he did blackface for the Tennessee game, but didn't know everyone else was supposed to do it.
Speaking of Tennessee, sorry, go.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
The spooky Rocky Top that they put this past weekend, fucking electric. Oh Absolutely. My good, I got literal chills.
Mookie looks like he goes to a strip club solely for the buffet.
Dude, I've heard the food at Magic City is crazy.
Dude,
lemon pepper wings, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
Lemon pepper Lou.
Mookie looks like he got mad that Starbucks got rid of the Christmas cups.
That one is good too. Yeah.
Mookie looks like he thinks the Battle of Wounded Knee was an actual battle.
What the fuck is that? Battle?
You should Google that one too, Cesar.
I want to see Caesar's Google history at the end of an episode.
Dude, it's going to be fierce.
Mookie looks like one of Jera's sons that he doesn't talk about. Mookie looks like he enjoys CBS primetime programming.
Bro, fucking 60 Minutes. Fuck that show. Such a boring ass show. Tick, 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 tick. Bro, fuck off.
Mookie looks like he gets unreasonably mad when The Rock beats Stone Cold.
Yeah, that's an interesting burn there, but I see what you're going for. Yeah.
Mookie looks like Tim Kirkchin is his favorite sports analyst.
Hey, Timmy K's not too bad. Timmy K's not too bad.
Timmy doesn't
really excited about baseball.
Stray because of Mookie.
Nah, that's Busteroni. I love there you go. I fucking hate
Busteroni and Mookie are brothers. Mookie looks like he was happy when the Orlando Jones 7-Up commercials were taken off.
Orlando Jones, so many Googles tonight.
Wait, Scott, you're gonna love this one. Mookie looks like he calls JT Real Mulatto.
Yeah.
Isn't Mulatto a rapper first and foremost? Yeah, she is.
Poor Cesar's just trying to find out the right shit to Google, and it's really hard.
I love that this show's going into overtime so we can finish out on
just for this. We got to get the comments in. We did Dan's. Yeah. Mookie looks like he votes against school levies. Mookie looks like he was very angry about the last Super Bowl halftime.
The weekend?
Ooh.
Mookie looks like he thinks Tom Brenneman should still have, and there's a deep drive to left.
That's what I was waiting for, man.
Wait a second. Give Ryan his props.
Yes,
Lost my place. Okay, here we go. Mookie looks like he's used to uncomfortable silences after he shares his political views. Mookie looks like he didn't know how to clear his search history after using to look up keystring.
The fact that we used Ask Jeeves on that fucking killed me.
Yes, that's
Right. That's what makes it so
burn.
much better. Because it ends up reading.
I'll tell you my Google history from tonight. Van Wilder, Nick Adams, Brock Turner, Shakaroni, Brahmas, Shakaroni, Keystering, the Papa John's Foundation, Battle of Wounded Knee, Mulatto Urban Dictionary.
Oh my God. Mookie looks like the kind of boss that fires people on their day off.
For stealing
Victory.
boxes.
Mookie looks like the kind of person that thinks no cap means what people do when they walk into church. Mookie looks like he tells LeBron James to shut up and dribble. Mookie looks like the kind of person that gets mad when people call it soccer instead of football. Mookie looks like he hits on his babysitter.
Yes, sir. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Mookie looks
Oh,
like
God.
his manhood is
Dan.
Oh, fuck.
Mookie looks like someone whose wife tells him his manhood is the perfect size because the big ones hurt too much. Mookie looks like you didn't have to Google pegging.
Oh, my God.
All right, listen.
Listen.
Oh, my God.
There have been some absolutely fire comments tonight. Very few misses. I do have to say, though, just for sheer quantity and quality, Matt Barr's
Matt
my
Barr.
MVP. Holy
Yeah.
shit, man. Give the
Oh,
man
God,
his
he
flowers.
brought the
Holy
heat.
shit.
I mean, he was also off the show promoting this show and this roasting in group chats.
He's putting in the Lord's work.
MVP Matt Barr tonight, folks.
Shout out to all of you guys. What a fantastic show this was. Thank you. You have no idea how much I needed that tonight. This was golden. Mookie, it's all in good fun, you white motherfucker. We love you.
Hey, get out and vote for them Blues next week, y'all.
Joe, it was great seeing you, man. We'll see you in California.
Love you, Joe.
next week. Love you, brother. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow the show at Crafty Sports on Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Ring that bell so you know when we go live, when we post new content. Also, join the Facebook group. We'll continue to roast Mookie in the Facebook group. I'll get a picture of him in this outfit. We'll put it in the Facebook group. Keep the roast going. And be sure to subscribe, rate, and review wherever you get your podcasts. It helps us more than you know. Shout out Belly Up Sports, bellyupsports.com. Tons of awesome content there from everybody at Belly Up. Hit them up and also subscribe, rate, and review to all of the awesome podcasts on the Belly Up Sports Podcast Network. We will see you all next week on Election Day. Cheers, everybody.
I got nothing. Y'all killed it. My stomach hurts.
Crew friend Jenny captioned this.
Rest in peace, Takeoff. We miss you, and I love you, Takeoff. Thank you.
Right now.